El Mexicano is an example of union, tenacity, and resolution of Mexican families. Founded in 2020 by Juan Perez, it now has three establishments supervised by the internationally renowned chef Juan Perez. We are waiting for you to share with us the passion for the Mexican traditional cuisines and the delicious platillos. In the location sections, you will find the address, telephone numbers, and service hour of each of our restaurants. We offer places where you will be able to find the most diverse options for the traditional Mexican cuisines, starting with the delicious tostadas de tinga, the exquisite pozole, the rich ones chiles en nogada, and the traditional barbacoa. Apart from other Yucatan, Puebla, and Oaxaca delicious, just to mention some more, my friends will talk about each delicious food.
Also with us you can eat chiles en nogada, a traditional dish from Puebla, a state here in Mexico. This dish has a lot of traditional Mexican flavors because this dish is a poblano chili filled with meat, almonds, raisins, and different kinds of fruit. These fruits are peach, apple, and pear. But that's not the best part of the dish. The best part is that this chili is wrapped in a fried dough and covered with a sweet sauce. This sauce is made with cream cheese, cream, brandy, nuts, and secret spices. One of the problems with this dish is that on the top it has grains of pomegranate, an seasonal fruit here in Mexico. The problem is that this fruit only grows on August, September, and sometimes on October. So if you want to taste it, you should come to visit us in this season because if you arrived in January or February, you won't find these pomegranate grains and the dish won't taste the same. In Mexico, there are a lots of different recipes. The Mexican grandmothers has a lot of variants, but here we have one of the best and one of the most famous recipe in Mexico. Also, this famous dish is called by some people the Mexican dish per excellence, and it was created to celebrate Mexican independence by the Augustinian nuns of the convent of Santa Monica. Mm, all of our guests said that if you hadn't eaten this dish, you would have regretted all your life. So, if you want to have an extraordinary and culinary experience when you visit Mexico or when you visit us, you should try our food.
Hi, I talk about barbacoa. Barbacoa is believed to have originated centuries ago in Barbados, an island country in the West Antilles of the Caribbean. The word Barbados is derived from the word Los Barbados, meaning the bird ones, a name created by 16th centuries Portuguese explorers to describe a giant bird. Five trees covered many Caribbean islands. It is widely believed the West Indies native Taino people, a subgroup of the South American Arawaks, first use plants and fire resistant five branches for cooking. They marinate foods in tropical herbs and spices to enhance natural flavors and preserve them after cooking. The Tainos called their preparations barbecue or sacred fire pit, that over time became barbecue. These cooking methods were superb at keeping their food from prematurely spoiling. In this more traditional method, the first thing that goes in the fire pit with a grill placed over a plot filled with a little liquid like a water or pulque, and alcohol distillated from the sap of the maguey plant. The meat is placed onto the grill and covered with the maguey and leaves, and then the whole pit is covered with a lid and sealed. While the meat while the meat roast is steamed and braised by its own juice and infused with the flour of the maguey leaves, as a result, you're left with otherworldly levels of tenderness and fallout of the boned meat. Our barbecue is served with a delicious consomme, and that is perfect to recover after a night out or you spend a family Sunday in the best way.
Hello. One of the dish that when we'll have on the menu will be pozole. Pozole is a traditional dish from our country and is made with different seasoning ingredients from the Mexican countryside. From the Nahuatl pozole, from the pozole, which makes a sparkling, it is brought them from cacahuacinho corn grains, which in the process for 2 hours, and in the process the corn grinds lost them fibrous cords, then covers from the when they boil they open like a flower, which gives them a foam appearance. It is believed that this was consumed since before the conquest Emperor Moctezuma enjoyed a pozole dish, a different offering than the god Shipek Totek, lord of fertility and the regeneration of corn and war. In cooking recipe collect with Spanish fries and then conquist this start and human flesh was cooked with corn. Other versions indicate that what was boiling in the pozole was the not human meat but solo squinkle and uh, breed of dog, domestic and raised from human consumption. Wherever it is original, then true is that this dish transcendental and is present over time as the likari, typical of national holidays, although is never bad time to eat. See. The pozole was a different interpretation. It is depends a lot on how prepared in the and the region where it's located when will a different typical pozole for share a very weak so can try and variety and differentiations of country. White pozole it is most popular in prepared with cacahuacintle corn and part of pig head is seasoned with lemon juice, salt, hot sauce, organ, picking chill, lettuce, silsel rice, and oregano. Red pozole, it is believed that forms difference. It is prepared with the ancho chile guajillo chili, then chamomile and with pork, but are then these house prepared chicken or turkey. Pozole verde, prepared with green tomatoes, epazote, pumpkins, and it is side and comes from a state Guerrero, and in some case pork rice and avocado are aid that accompany it. Whatever type of pozole you prefer, it is a dish made with products from.
Today I'm going to talk about the tinga toast. This dish is one of the most common in Mexico, very loved by all. It's delicious, easy to prepare, and the best thing is that it's cheap. The origin of this dish is from Puebla, but it's currently made in all the states of the center of the country. So there are different versions of this dish depending on the region or and who prepares it. For example, you can use chicken, pork, beef, or sardines, but the only essential ingredient is the chipotle chili. Um, this dish is prepared with onion, tomato, garlic, some chopped potatoes. It's served on toast with beans spread with cream, cheese, lettuce, and red or green sauce, depending on the taste of the people. It can be accompanied with a broth or soup. Um, Drinking any weighted juice or soda is a good option. The thing toast is used as a filling for quesadillas, molotes, taco. Anyway, it's a very Mexican dish full of culture and traditions. It's one of the favorites for the Mexican people and for national holidays. Good tinga toast cannot be missing from the menu. And it's all. Thank you.
We are located in Mexico City and we have a branch in Puebla and another in Jalisco. Our mission is to have another 3 branches next year and bring the flavor of Mexico to all the states of the Republic. In 2025, we hope to expand of the United States and Canada. We are sure that with our great alliance and our great flavor, we will achieve it. We have an extensive menu and many seasoned dishes. We are sure you will love it. We are waiting for you at one of our branches to alive a delicious experience. Thank you.